Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Okay, all set to go. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and it's out of play, a foul ball. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Looked like it was a little bit up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Donovan at first, 1 gone. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. 2-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in Pittsburgh, on the mound for this one, Steven Matz. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Sets him down looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Here's McCutchen. One out, bases empty. Just off the outside edge. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Brian Reynolds here. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, handcuffed him with that slider, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at PNC Park, top of the second, here's Nolan Gorman. And that just misses.
3-2.
ground ball to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and quickly one away in the second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Fermin. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay, and he's out. So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Ball to strike. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Inside, almost got him. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And he takes one right on the black. And the count is filled up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's Tommy Pham on the ground to third. Off balance speed, there's 1, and that's 2. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging. Victor Scott will hit next. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Outside low, 2-1. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Top of the third, no score. Line drive and foul ball. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and the inning is over. Back here in Pittsburgh, set for the bottom of the third. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Right side, Donovan. Tosses to first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Two down, nobody on. And that one is in the dirt. 2-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and the inning is over. Start of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn. The 1-1. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Hayes to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck her out. Skeens reached back and fired at 102. Back here at PNC Park, here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Andrew McCutchen.
Next one in the dirt.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
No outs. Runner at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. The Pirates hitless so far in the game. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch misses. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And that one fouled off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out to short. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Man at second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was
Phil Maton on to pitch out of the pen here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And that's downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one the other way, and foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Donovan. They get the force. That's the third out. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cruz moving under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Fermin. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. First offering, runner goes, squirts away a little bit.
2-1.
No throw, he's in there safely. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Close, but called a ball. And now 3-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
He's making things difficult for himself.
So they turn to their closer, Brooke Pappas, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. Victor Scott getting ready to hit. Fermin on second. Hampson at first. 2 out of the inning. And that'll load the bases.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
2 outs, bases full. Donovan, the next to hit. Inside, just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And a 2-1 ball game now. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Just off the inside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job going the opposite way.
Genesis Cabrera taking the mound.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. Swings and misses. 1-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And now it's even up. Good eye right there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
3-2 now. Down the right field line and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the catcher to hit, Henry Davis. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
But you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
And downstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Two on, one out.
2-2.
And that's too high. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Pirates with only one out left. And next is the designated hitter, Jared Triolo. Next one is off the plate. Now 3-1. Fan, the lead runner out at second. Connor Falefa on at first with 2 down. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Helsley is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.